Hi. Hi all. So today is Mother's Day and I wanted to come up and basically just say tomorrow's the day. Tomorrow is the day that I'm technically I don't get to do a big chop because I'm already natural. I just have been in weaves and sew-ins and extensions for so long that I can honestly say that I don't think any of my new friends or anything have seen me without it. And it's a big deal for me. It really is because I haven't been out of sew-ins since I was younger. So this is going to be a big step for me. And so far I've been having pretty good support. It's just I don't want to say this is the boldest thing I've done in a long time, but I just feel as though this is something that I never thought I would do just because it was so easy. You wake up, you go to bed, you don't really need to do anything to your hair when you have someone's. I mean, you do need to have an upkeep. If you want to style it a certain way, you need to do that the night before. You need to, or you could just do it, whenever. But it's not something that I would say is a very difficult thing to work with and to manage. Working with sew-ins, working with sew-ins is, I would say, easier to manage, easier to do. So this is the last sew-in I will ever have, or that anyone will ever see me with. Last time I'm gonna have like straight hair. The last time I'll probably be able to go like this, I'm gonna say, for hopefully a very, very long time. If I have my natural hair out, it will be curly and I could probably pull it to this length about, but I want to get it to the point where I think I want to go for, I don't want to go classic. I don't want my hair that long, but maybe like a mid-back length. I think that may be my ultimate goal. For right now, I just want to get it to the point where it's curly and at this length. That's my first goal. And since your hair grows at about an inch or so a year, it depends on your hair and it depends on your genes and things of that sort. But I figured out that since my nails, you can see, yeah, I don't know if you can really see this, the glare. I need to, does that help? Does it? I don't think it helps. Kind of helps. My nails grow really, really, really fast. I mean, I can literally like break this nail right now. They're really hard too. Like if I pull it or put a lot of pressure on it, it doesn't bend very easy. They're very hard. They're not brittle at all. They're very strong. And they grow rapidly fast. Like I could break this nail today, and I honestly can say that it'll grow back within not even 3.5, 4 weeks. It'll be close to almost at that length. Like I broke this nail, like to the very, very tip, like to nothing, and it was only like a week ago I did that. It's already starting to grow back, if you could see that. So my nails grow really, really fast. So I'm hoping that my hair will grow at a similar rate. And if I keep it healthy and I keep it well moisturized and hydrated and everything of that sort, that hopefully, sorry for the lighting, hopefully I can reach my goal quicker and it won't be that much of an issue. It won't actually be my real hair, or because I didn't have to really transition I guess I just had to wait. So I didn't have to go through like 7 or 8 or even 10, a whole year of transitioning like some of these other girls get to, and they get to do these big chop videos, and I'm like envious almost, like, oh, you waited that long, you did so much, and you're like, I look at you guys like you're a warrior or something. But tomorrow will be my, I guess, semi big chop. For those of you who've never had a sew-in, it's a protective style because your hair is hidden away. Depending on what kind of sew-in you get. From me, I get it where my entire hair, my entire head is braided up. It goes in a circle, so like it'll start here and it'll go around my entire head and like keep going until like it spirals into the middle. And that's how my hair is braided up. And then you take a needle and thread, and you thread it through the hair, and the hair gets threaded into your own hair. So you thread it through, and it goes around, and it comes out. And I don't know if you can see it, but like at the top over here, it's where it stops. You can't, like, you can kind of sort of see it. Usually you try not. You make sure to make it look as natural as possible, but I mean, come on. It's not, so. And I'm not hiding it, so. That's basically what a sew-in is, mechanics of it, and you can do other things. Some people get the glue where they like put a cap on. Me, I know I pick in my hair a lot because I have a really, really, really oily scalp, so I get dandruff at times, and I have a tendency to just pick in it and to like scratch it and things like that. So what I do is before I get it sewed on, I put like a cap, like a black kind of like head cap that I guess you would wear for like if you're gonna wear a wig. That cap that you put on top of that, I put that on first before, like I braid up my hair and I put the cap on top, and then she sews into that. So that way, when I go in, it's black and you can't see it, first off, and then second off, I can't get into it, so I can't like damage my hair by like scratching at it and picking at it and everything like that. So, that's basically the mechanics of it. I like having a weave. It's convenient. It's very quick. It's easy in the morning. You literally wake up. I wear a satin bonnet on top of it still, just so the oils don't get into my pillow and everything, and it stands. It stays. I'll either curl it or I'll braid it up. And this is very, very thin. This is Yaki. Don't ask me. I think it's Premium 2 is the brand of this one. Usually I get Entree, or Outre. Sorry. And I usually get Ultra Yaki, and that's usually the type that I get. I know some people like swear by Remy, but it's just so expensive for nothing. Like, I literally change my hairstyles about every 2 to 3 weeks. Yeah, it's a lot of money. It gets very, very pricey. To go to a salon and to get a weave in the first place, it can cost you anywhere from $150 to $200 just for them to do it and put it in. Not also counting if you already have one and they have to take it out. Sometimes they also charge you for that. So that might be like an extra 10 or 20. It depends. It really depends on the store you go to. But honestly, you're not walking out of there paying less than $150 every 2 weeks for me. So it's expensive, and I think you're paying for convenience. I didn't know how to deal with my hair. I didn't know how to manage it. I didn't know what to do with it. And not only that, when I guess you'll see in like my next video when I make it, the sides of my hair are short, like very, very short, like mohawk short. And then my regular hair just comes out like a mohawk. And I've gotten to the point where I'm okay doing that. I'm comfortable with that style. And actually now that is probably the perfect time to do it, seeing that it's like in and I see a lot of people shaving the sides of their heads. I'm not for the whole style completely, but I mean, I figure what better time to do it than now when everyone thinks it's a trend. So, you know, that's that. And I just figured, I should probably do it now. But as far as the reason why I started, that was mainly the reason, is because I didn't know what to do with my hair. I didn't know how to manage it or how to really protect it and make sure that it was okay. So now that I feel like I have enough information, I feel like I really know what I'm doing, or that I have the tools to learn what I'm doing, and I have the right means to really do it well. I set my alarm for 12 and it didn't go off, and I found out now it's going off now. I set the AM instead of PM. Sorry. You guys know allergies all year. But basically, for those of you who thought about getting a weave and you're not really sure if it's the step you want to do, I think that as long as you understand that this is a protective style and it really should be worn temporarily, not long term. Like the way I did it was very, very long term, and I don't know if I would suggest people doing that, like constantly getting weave after weave after weave or sew-in after sew-in, because one, if you are constantly brushing and plugging at it every day, not only will it pull out your natural hair on the inside, it also can damage the size of your hair, because when they're braided up, it's very, very tight on your edges, and it's very damaging. And I think that's what happened to me. I wore headbands every day, and then I went from sew-in to sew-in, and I think that's one of the reasons why my sides are so short. And I hear that it happens to a lot of people, but I'm just saying, if you want to do a weave or you want to do some type of sew-in or anything like that, I think you should first consider how long you're going to have this in your hair. Never leave a weave in your hair for I'm so serious, any longer than a month. Even a month, I would say, is like really like way too long. But I mean, if you have a stylist that you go to and you tell them that I want to wear this particular brand for a very long period of time. Some people do wear their sew-ins for like almost a year, and but that's because of the type of hair they have, and it's because of the type of the way that the stylist does it for them. So first go in, tell your stylist what kind of style you want, how long you want this in your hair, and basically the results that you want to get from it. Do you want your hair to grow from it, or do you just want a protective style? Because if you just want a protective style for a meantime, I definitely suggest, taking it and just having your, a short-term thing. But if you want your hair to really grow and, sit and not be exposed to the elements all the time, and have time for your ends to sit and not get damaged from day-to-day tear and wear and tear like you think you would do, then I definitely think that a longer period of time to keep your weave-in, just tell them, let them know. And I wish you all luck with that. For me, I just think that I got to the point where I was wearing them so much where I miss my natural hair. Like I'll take my weave out and I won't even see my hair sometimes. Sometimes I'll take it out. I'll take my hair out and, sorry, I'll take my hair out and I really honestly will not see my hair for weeks. Like, for weeks. I will not know anything. Like, I won't touch my hair. I won't wash my hair. I won't put my fingers and run it through it. I don't, anything. Like, and I've gotten to the point where I miss it. Like, I want to know what it's like. I want to touch it again. I want to, like, wash it. I want to experience my own hair. And I think everyone has a right to do that. I just got tired of the upkeep because it's so simple to just, it's so simple to just sit there and, have weave and to not worry about anything. And you just, brush it out in the morning, style it whenever you need to go somewhere or do something and go. But it's not me, and that's what I miss the most, is knowing, I guess, myself in a way. I don't know if that's dramatic or if it sounds like too sappy, but it's true. That's how I feel. So I think that's it. If you guys have any questions about weaves, because I've worn them for years. If you have any questions about sew-ins, about glues, about extensions, or just clip-ins, anything like that, styling products for weaves, what type of brand of weaves, colors, any of that, I'm basically a pro at this point. So just stop by, ask, and I appreciate you guys watching this video up to this point, and just stay and, look out for I'm just thinking about it. Look out for my big shop video, I guess. Oh man, day is finally here. Oh, and happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. So